I'd rather see art in a home environment because that's how most of us are gonna live with it. Like I did an art open house 2 weeks ago. We literally opened our home up and I hung extra bits around our own collection. My name is Carrie Scott. I am an art historian, a curator, a writer, a sometimes broadcaster. And within my business, which I set up in 2009, I was trying to build a new way of helping artists to do things outside of the traditional white cube model. So whether that be books or brand collaborations, exhibitions, projects that don't have a bow that you can put around them, all the things that exist beyond the like four walls of a gallery. I really like telling an unexpected story, or I like an artist who's doing that. With Nick Knight, everyone thought and thinks of him as a fashion photographer who did a certain thing, and it was really exciting to tell this other side of his story. Nick and I worked together for 10 years, developing his archive. So I love that. I like the unearthing of a story. Women in the art world are not represented equally, whether that be female artists, leaders of museums, so women in top jobs. The art world has a long way to go, but then you look at something like what Art in a Postcard's doing, getting 6 women who are all curators to pull together female artists, that's important. I have photographers, painters, sculptors. For me, it's always about slightly pushing the medium. I find the sort of edges of the mediums. It's definitely what I'm attracted to. Every single one of the women have a very distinct message that they're trying to make. And that's not necessarily about femaleness, but there's a core strength in all of their work. Lucy Churchill, she does these like fantastic traditional stone carvings, and for years and years and years has done them for men. She's been commissioned by men with names, and she's done all the sort of detail work on these big commissions. And she sort of finally is finding her own voice and making her own work. Many of them, if not all, are tied up in narratives about womanhood, femaleness, Mother Earth, and religious motherhood. So Mary, her work is now like etched. I mean, it is so embedded in where I am at the moment.